Today we're going to be breaking down my top 10 most expensive Funko Pops in my collection. And some of these values are definitely going to surprise you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be breaking down the top 10 most expensive non-Freddy Funko Pops in my collection. The reason that I'm not including Freddy Funkos in this list is because I am a massive Freddy Funko collector and a lot of their values have skyrocketed over the years, and I like to give them their own special video because now they're pretty much their own category when it comes to collecting Funko Pops. There's also some changes that are going to be happening to us over the next year or so. So this top 10 will likely never be the same. So here we go. We're going to start off with number 10, coming in with a DC Pop. This one is very limited. Coming in from 2012, we have the comic book metallic Aquaman, limited to only 240 pieces. It was a Gemini Collectibles exclusive, and it's currently going for $1,220. So definitely not a cheap pop. And actually, for the most part, none of these are by any means cheap or inexpensive. I am just very lucky in the fact that I've been collecting for over a decade now, and I was able to pick up some very rare and very hard to find Funko pieces way back when I started collecting in 2013. Moving on to pop number 9. Believe it or not, we actually have another DC pop. So considering that, there's not a lot of hype for DC these days, Funko made some killer DC exclusives over the years. And this one is another very rare and very limited piece. And you actually couldn't buy this. You were gifted this if you were one of the lucky Hot Topic employees who worked at the store at the time that did the most in sales. And this one is one of the silver DC trio. This is the 144 piece silver Harley Quinn. Now, I wish I had the other two ones. They made a Superman and a Batman. Those have just skyrocketed in price, but Harley Quinn is not too shabby as she's coming in at $1,490. Coming in at number 8 is actually a Star Wars pop, as just like Freddy's, I am a massive Star Wars fan and collector, and this one happens to be a pop of my very favorite character from the Star Wars universe, and this is none other than Boba Fett, but this is the very rare and very hard to find Droids Boba Fett from San Diego Comic-Con 2013, and this one was limited to 480 pieces. There was also a variant that was released overseas that was exclusive to Star Wars Celebration for the same year, although this one is coming in at $1,600 for value. I believe the other variant, the other stickered version, same exact pop, is valued at a little bit higher, but I am very happy to have this one in my collection as I have almost every single Boba Fett Funko Pop that Funko has ever made. Now, coming in at number 7 is a pop of a character that some of you guys might not have even known that we own here in our collection because we don't really talk about it too much, but it happens to be a trilogy and a franchise that I absolutely love and I have a ton of nostalgia for, and this is the glow-in-the-dark Doc Brown from Back to the Future. And the glow on this guy is absolutely spectacular, and I think it is one of the major reasons why this one has skyrocketed so much in value over the past few years. He is currently coming in at $1,680. He goes fantastic with the radiation plutonium Marty McFly that they came out with a few years ago, and I think this one is just going to continue going up in value just because of how strong of a fan base there is for Back to the Future all these decades later. Moving on to spot number 6, we actually have another DC pop, and this one is of a character that hits really close to home for me, as she is without a doubt my favorite DC female superhero, and this one is once again very, very hard to find. This is the original metallic chase Batgirl. I absolutely love the original DC line, specifically the metallic chases, as most of them are just incredibly hard to find. Back in the day, Funko released chases with 1 out of 36 odds instead of the updated 1 out of 6 odds that they give you for most modern day pops and sodas. I kind of wish they would go back to the 1 in 36 just for a few pops, just to spice things up a little bit. Batgirl is coming in at $1,750, and the one that I actually happen to own is coming in from 2011, so she is now officially 13 years old, which is really crazy. Now moving into the top 5, and this next pop has so much meaning to me as this character is from a Disney movie that actually ignited my love for superheroes and pop culture and pretty much everything that this channel is built on when I saw it in the theaters when I was really young. And this one right here is the blue suit Mr. Incredible. Oh my gosh. I was so excited when I finally got this pop for my collection, limited to 480 pieces, way back from, where was this from? Like 2011, another 2011 Funko Pop. I really think Funko should make a blue suit Mr. Incredible Soda Chase. I think that would be phenomenal. But in the meantime, the blue suit Mr. Incredible is coming in at $1,870. I was lucky enough to trade for this pop, so keep in mind, with some of these very expensive pops, sometimes you don't always have to shell out directly, cash to get them. You can work some trades out with some great people here in the community, and sometimes it'll work out in your favor. So coming in at the number 4 spot is another Star Wars pop, and just like so many Star Wars pops in my collection, this one means so much to me, and it's actually a great one to feature on the channel today because over on the Funko shop, they actually just dropped the Phase 1 Clone Trooper, which is a pop that fans and collectors like myself have been dying to get for years now. But here we have the original 501st Clone Trooper from San Diego Comic-Con. This was 2012, right? 2012, limited to 480 pieces. How gorgeous is this one? This one has skyrocketed in price, just like many of the pops that we've been talking about today. Currently coming in at $1,880. I actually paid $400 for this one several years back, which was pretty crazy at the time, paying several $100s for a pop, but I absolutely love Star Wars. I love the Clone Wars. The 501st and Captain Rex just have so much meaning to me, and that's why I had to go all out and get this one for my collection when I did. So now we're moving into the top 3, and unfortunately this next pop is only going to technically be mine for the next 24 hours as it is going to be leaving our collection. However, you guys will actually have a shot at owning it because it is the top hit in the first mystery box that we are dropping here in 2024 as we are launching our brand new website, Slapshotpops, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. And this pop is none other than the 1,000 piece Glow Chase Japanese exclusive Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. I am so sad to see this one leave the collection. Of course, I gotta show off the amazing glow that this beautiful pop has coming in from 2012. Andrew Garfield actually happens to be my favorite Spider-Man actor of the 3 actors. Nonetheless, Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland are also incredible, and they did a great job performing, in their respective movies and everything. But I thought Andrew Garfield just really portrayed the character of Peter Parker very well. Loved his interaction with Gwen Stacy and everything, but this pop is actually going to help fund our first home that we're going to be purchasing here in hopefully a few weeks or maybe a month from now. So that's why we're doing the mystery box. That's why this one is leaving our collection. So if you want a shot at owning this $2,070 pop for your collection, 1,000 pieces. There is not that many of these out there. Our mystery box will be dropping tonight on our brand new website, Slapshotpops, which will be linked in the description below. It's only $75 a box. Every box is guaranteed value, and on top of that, there's other hits besides the Spider-Man. So it's not just one person taking home the Grail. And on top of that, we're actually going to be opening up the mystery boxes live tomorrow night during our 30,000 subscriber giveaway live stream. So thank you everybody once again for helping us get the channel to 30,000 subscribers. It's an incredible milestone, and we are going to be giving stuff away tomorrow night right here on the channel starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. And on top of that, we're going to be opening up every single mystery box so you guys will see live who is going to be taking home the Spider-Man. It is a very bittersweet moment for me as he is leaving the collection and will probably not be in next year's top 10. I do hope to get him back, a few years from now, hopefully, but Joanna and I are making some big moves. We're, prioritizing the house and everything because we want to make more content. We want to start a second channel. I want to continue to grow this channel to 40K and 50K and beyond and everything. So I'm using Spider-Man as an investment for the future. And even though it's really sad to see him go, I am very excited because I want to be a full-time content creator. And to do that, I'm going to make a little sacrifice here, and somebody's going to be taking home this beautiful Spider-Man pop for not even 1% of what it's valued. So moving on to spot number 2, we actually have another amazing Marvel pop, and this one is very special to me because it is actually the first set of pops that I was able to complete, and I know this is still a huge grail for a lot of people. And right here we have the 480 piece gold Loki from the first Avengers movie. This was an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con 2012. This one is currently trending for $2,830. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, all these values are based off of poppriceguide.com. So that's where I'm getting these prices. You guys can go look them up for yourselves. And some of these pops have actually sold for higher over the years and everything. Pop Price Guide takes a average of all the sales and spits out an average value for any given period of time. But this gold Loki is absolutely amazing. They did make a newer version, a much cheaper version for a lot of people to be able to pick up, but that restock, or not necessarily a restock, but that newer updated version of Loki did not tank the value of this one at all, which I know some people were scared for. But I love the first Avengers movie. Tom Hiddleston does a great job as the character, and I'm just so grateful and very lucky to own this one for the collection. All right, guys, we made it. Pop number 1, the most valuable non-Freddy Funko Pop currently in our collection, and it's not a Star Wars pop. It's not a Marvel pop. Believe it or not, it's actually a DC pop, which is crazy. When I was checking our values a couple days ago and planning out this video and everything, I could not believe what this pop is going for. But then again, it is extremely rare and very hard to find in good condition. And right here we have another OG DC metallic chase, and it is a fantastic villain. We have the Riddler, and I absolutely love the colors on this guy. The metallic just makes the green and purple pop. This one coming in once again, oh my gosh, I forgot how old this one is. Coming in from 2010. One of the first pops that they ever made. Pop number 5 in the DC Universe line. Absolutely insane. And I actually have an error version of this pop. If you guys can see on the Riddler's hand, his hand is actually not metallic. I've done some research and I found out that I may be the owner of one of as few as 6 of these error metallic Riddlers. Doesn't matter to me. I just love the character, love the pop. Very grateful to have this one. And he's currently trending for $3,800, which is so much more than what I paid, and that is one that I really hope we never have to let go from the collection, as it's just a beautiful piece. Those DC Chase Metallics, oh, they are just prime Funko in my opinion. But guys, let me know down in the comment section below which one was your favorite pop from my top 10, and what is your most expensive Funko Pop in your collection, whether it's $25 or $2,500. Let me know down in the comment section below, because every now and then it is fun to talk about our most valuable piece in our collection. Now guys, once again, our brand new website Slapshotpops is launching tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, so if you want to get a mystery box and have a shot at that amazing 1,000 piece Glow Chase Spider-Man, make sure to jump in on the run. There's only 50 boxes, $75. This pop has already been packed and is ready to go as per the filming of this video. So make sure to get in on these boxes, because I know a lot of people are excited about them. Only 50, and we're going to be opening up every single one live tomorrow night for our 30,000 subscriber live stream. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything that you do for our channel. As always, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.